shit.
Yeah.
Came in and talked to Erwin after hours and hours and hours, and I told him, please don't talk to him. That we've been dealing with him for hours because he's threatening further legal action. He just continued to pull out. He then pulled out his nightstick, and then which could be perceived as a threat, as
Yeah.
a threatening action. So
When does this happen?
Just now, like right now.
I will talk to him. I will talk to him.
Yeah, it's like, look, I've been dealing with this, and when he just pulls out a fucking nightstick after hours of this, he's just fucking backing up what they're saying and not listening to what the fuck I'm saying about this.
I will.
Let me handle this.
I will take care of it. Don't worry.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Hey, Bob, come
Mr.
here.
Flop? Yes.
Come here. Are you antagonizing Erwin inside?
Sorry?
Did you pull out your baton in front of Erwin Dundee?
Good check.
Yes, because he said he had a bat, and I said I have a bat as well.
Is he in handcuffs?
710-8.
No, he wasn't in handcuffs.
Okay, was he in a cell?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what makes you think he's going to grab his baseball bat and come anywhere near you?
What?
Listen, all I'm going to say is they're in the middle of a court case. They got a lot going on right now. We can't be antagonizing this guy. We got to step back.
I didn't try to antagonize him.
Well, I don't know if you did or if you didn't. I'm just saying, I was just told that you had your baton out. He's in a cell. The best thing we can do is step back while that happens.
Okay,
right.
yeah, I'm sorry. I thought, because he said, oh, I had a bat. And I said, I have a bat as well. And I showed him my bat. And I said, yeah, look, it's my bat. It's what I got.
I gotcha.
And then I put it away.
I gotcha.
I wasn't trying to threaten him or antagonize him. I was
fine.
trying to relate to him to try and...
It sounds,
I don't know.
It sounds to me more like there was a lot going on that happened up to the explosion, and it sounds like some people are maybe a little, I don't want to say fed up, but a little at their wits. So I'm just passing along the message that if he's in there trying to egg you on, best thing you can do is step away for now, until this is hopefully all over.
I don't feel like he was trying to egg me on.
Okay.
I was just trying to make conversation.
No, you're good. You're fine. I'm just,
697-23,
like I said, I just think, I think the judge and I think some of the other people here are maybe just, they've been dealing with this for 3 hours. So I understand maybe some frustrations. I'm not saying you did anything wrong. Just maybe for the remainder, just a step back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't want to do the wrong thing.
No, you're fine. What?
Do you have any food? I'm about to pass out.
I was about to ask you the same question.
Hey, it looks like we're both passing out together.
Probably. All good.
Okay.
We'll get food. We'll get food. I promise. Bob needs to work on being a disciplinarian. Well, I see. Yep, I will call him.
You really don't pay attention to.
No, I saw it. I saw it. I'm
Okay.
I'm counting my minutes right now. There's so much going on at once.
Alrighty. You want me to stand with you?
This is gonna be probably for witness stuff, so you're gonna hear a one-sided conversation. Rhino, who are you?
Right.
I need his number. Fuck.
Well, I'm gonna ask Mr. Sweets for food.
He didn't do anything wrong. There's nothing to strike him for. I think, Rhino, I think you coming over and questioning things makes no fucking sense until you have some context. Nothing he did was necessarily bad. The only thing Flop said was he's in a cell. It's obvious that he probably isn't doing anything. There's nothing to strike him for on that. There's really nothing to discipline him for. It's just telling him to not insert yourself into something that maybe you don't know the full context to. All right.
Dispatch 697 calling the...
Well, Shepard.
Hey, Mr. Shepard, it's Flop.
Hey, Flop. Hey, so I just thought about something. There, like probably about 10 minutes before the we got evacuated, I think there was like a note thrown at Samantha Sanders, the lawyer, and I guess the cops there were like sweeping the building for potential threats towards her. I don't know who threw the note, and I don't know if anybody caught who threw the note. But that might be kind of like a lead up to that, I guess.
Okay, I will note it down.
Cool. All right. Just want to give you a heads up. The cops that were on scene here already probably already know a little bit more about that, so you can probably ask around.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much, Shepard. I
Cool.
appreciate it.
Yep. Not a problem.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Building who threw the note. I didn't notice who it was. Okay, we'll add that to the report real quick. Of more during the case with Dundee. Well, Rhino, in case you can't figure out the memo as to maybe why there's frustration, you come in, the first message is right. Protect that blue line. Like I have any dedication to a video game, my guy. There's so much more going on than how my character is reacting. My fake pixel character, my pixels on a screen are reacting to somebody.
Flop.
Yo.
You busy?
Yes.
Okay. Flop, we're gonna go.
We're going? Okay. I need to... I guess Harvey... I don't know if you saw Harvey's 311.
I didn't.
Okay.
Or is it Bolo for the person?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have no leads, anything.
Okay.
Starwin.
What's up?
Oh, yes, hello?
Starwin.
Yes?
That
so
911.
you take all the pictures?
Did I take-
so you're the one who
Go
took
to the
pictures
911.
of the
Go,
court
go.
case?
Go to the 911.
I
What are
didn't
you
take
waiting?
pictures of
Go.
the court case.
That,
697-76-911.
You've got the evidence behind
I
the door. You
find
can't
what
even see
was-
it. Take
yeah,
two
that's
pictures
Sorry.
this
likely
time.
gonna be.
Oh,
The picture,
okay,
half the evidence is behind a
Uh,
door. You can't see it in the photo.
Oh, Mr. Thunder was taking the pictures.
Oh, Thunder has it?
I
Oh, thank
have
God.
to
Okay.
Yes.
Yep, just try and collect any evidence that you can.
What the fuck is going on today?
Bro, shift 2, there's been a bombing consistently in shift 2 every 2 to 3 days.
Oh, I'm aware. We've also had it dealt with shift 3. Just yeah.
Where's that 911?
On the beach over on
That's not the
Sustancia
lighthouse,
Road,
it's the
east.
end of Sustancia.
The
Off-
Stancia.
off of El Burro.
Okay, yeah.
I got a GPS.
416, I'm backing you up on that 911.
Okay. Flop and Sab are friends in 2.0.
You know the quickest way there.
Honestly,
You want EMS to stage for this?
yes, for now.
I'll loop back on Palomino. I think that's the quickest. How you feeling back there, Sterwin?
I'm running my report again.
28, 26, just anything.
You got what, 3 units going to that 911? What is it in relation to? I've been fuck me dealing with the bomb shit.
Right.
Jeffy, hey, go ahead.
Yeah, so Jeffy got in an altercation with Diazmo, and long story short, it seems like she was kidnapped out in front of SMH by possibly Echo Gray and Wade Wilson, and now we've got Ocean Dumping out there, so likely the same person.
I want to listen. I'm gonna have to talk to Harvey, but reality is that we had 2 major situations
Negative,
happening at
just
once.
continue routine patrol. We got something to deal with up on a 911, but just continue routine patrol. 697's 23.
I'll talk to Harvey after, figure out what
for
happened,
any
but
additionals
let's just
before rolling in.
focus on this, and then when I get downtime, I'll call him. or he's just gonna call me. Hey, Harvey.
Bob, I really wish you weren't broken off of the hospital scene because
Patrol, you're fine.
I'm looking at the report right now and I'm looking at the evidence added and I don't like what I see.
Okay.
Locals just,
Is this something a senior can deal with?
Is there a senior right now?
should deal with it, whatever the fuck it is.
I'm not sure. Let me see.
Maple, that's you down there on Sustancia, correct?
Affirm. Yeah, I'm waiting
Alright,
before rolling
start
Is
pulling
Dan a
in.
senior? The issue,
No.
Harvey, is
Dan
Dan
is
is
not
not a
senior.
senior.
okay. Then yes, you're fine. I'm going to this body call. We can talk about the report after. I have
got
questions too.
eyes on
We
her.
got two major situations happening at once. It's a shit show right now.
Where's that 911?
It's an entire shit show.
911's gonna be that person.
Jesus Christ.
Are you okay right now?
Am I okay
No,
emotionally
no,
or
no, no,
physically?
no, no, no. Are you okay right now? Can I hang up? Can I deal with this call and call you back?
It's gonna be
Yes, I'm just
probably
gonna-
fake, maybe fortune.
I'm gonna cut Jeffy loose for now and come back to it later.
Okay.
All right, bye.
All right, bye-bye.
What's her pulse like? She steady?
Checking right now. Stand by.
EMS, you're gonna be code 4 to roll in. Just coming right away.
Weak
Rolling
pulse.
in.
Sterwin, code 6 north with a flashlight. Flop, shoot code 6 east. I'll head up west. Couldn't
Copy.
find anything.
I'm sorry, actually, 10-9, can you... Which
You
way?
go west.
Okay, okay.
Go west. Opposite of Sterwin. I'm going up a bit.
Maple, when EMS gets here and starts clearing, I see that there's a casing and a projectile. I need you to document the scene on top of the victim.
Affirm.
Woo! What's up, Crayon?
You know which one of them had blue hair?
Who?
The people. The fate or fortune or whatever the fuck. I don't know anything to do with this case.
Does this
Go to the
individual here
hospital.
match the description of the person at the hospital?
It is likely she had short
Yes,
purple...
it's her. It's
Yes,
her.
Okay, all right, hold
It is
on.
her. Yes, I can confirm that.
Say there was just a 911 from her with my name on it.
Okay. Maple, document the actual stabbing itself, okay?
Yeah, it's a shooting. Yeah, I got it.
Oh, yeah, I see the cases.
Still Harvey and I'm right here at MRPD.
I'm not finding anything to the north, Mr. Sweets.
Yeah, I'm not finding anything up on the hills. Just come back to the original scene, Flop. And
Yeah, firm. Not that this is prudent right now, but if anyone has food, please God.
Yeah, in my suit, yeah.
Okay, firm.
Alright, so we did release this individual. We let her go. We didn't have anything to bring her in on, and then she was immediately kidnapped. So that's what we need to treat this as.
Okay, so at the moment, just so that we're clear, she is right now at the moment a victim.
She is just a victim.
Okay.
Correct.
Maple, I need you to document the car, the components of it, and just the casing unseen. We'll have units that are going to go to the hospital with EMS, and we need to make sure we get a statement from her.
Scully.
Maple's dealing with the pictures. Sterwin, document the car.
Okay, there we go.
Yes, sir.
Since I have met Fate multiple times, would you like me to? Now I'm 10-8. I can meet you at the hospital to look at her face if you'd like.
That would be fine.
Is EMS good to load her in the AIMBO?
Yes.
Say the problem right now is we don't have anybody or know of anybody who has seen her face when she has been identifying herself as Fate. We don't have that concrete evidence. So if you think you have, then you need to get everything documented.
Firm, all I have her
Yeah.
on is the last person to seen with Bones before he disappeared.
EMS is ready to roll out. If I can get an escort.
220, and we'll just call it 416. 416 will assist with transport.
So you know, if the last person you saw with Bones had
You and
blue
I go to the
hair,
hospital,
this
we'll
individual has
have
blue hair under a
Bob
wig
stay back with
currently.
Maple?
The hair that they have, the short black
Okay.
hair, is a wig.
All right, be advised.
Everyone, drive back with Maple, okay?
Okay, perfect.
How are we getting this vehicle impounded, right?
Yes, get it fully documented, make sure it was or was not tampered with, and then get it impounded.
If it's the victim's car, though.
Is it?
Looks like they left the gun they shot her with in the MRP.
Do we know that, though?
Who's the owner, registered owner of that of the vehicle on scene?
1 moment. Just Slim Jimmy.
Ryan Weeks, I think it's a local vehicle.
Alright, 1040. Put it in for evidence of a crime.
Sure.
Chat, what the fuck is going on today?
Scene documented 69776 impound lot.
Seems a little too on the nose. Jeffy gets attacked.
Yeah.
Wade from the HOA and whoever that other female was waiting outside.
Harvey called me and said, I wish you never broke off. And I'm like, dude, we had a bomb situation at the courthouse and we had this going on.
Yeah, tough shit. We don't have enough units.
Yeah.
He can fucking swallow his fucking...
Yeah.
Tell him to shut the fuck up.
That's pretty much what I told him. I'm like, dude, we had 2 active scenes. What the fuck did you want?
Yeah, and I wish someone wasn't bombing fucking courthouse, but that's not the world we live in, so...
Yep.
You deal with the hand we're fucking dealt.
If this person is your suspect, she's gonna do it again. I told him, document
If an LT
everything.
reaches out to me and it's like, you fucked up, I'm gonna be like, hell no, I didn't fuck up.
Yeah.
11 units on duty to deal with a bombing of the courthouse and
a bombing 2
potentially
suspects.
serial assaults and killings.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah. We do what we gotta do. .416 is 23 with EMS with the 47.
Escort her, I'm just gonna throw a parakill.
Yeah, go for it. I'm gonna clear the main floor. 220 is clearing main floor.
I'm happy. I have a pleasure to meet you, Sarah. I'm happy.
Harper, what's your status?
I'm Ocean King. I'm here.
Okay, copy. EMS is bringing up right now. Did you see anybody in the lobby?
I was circling. I didn't see anybody in the lobby. I didn't get out personally.
Copy. Main ER is clear. I'm gonna clear lobby.
69723 impound lot.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going,
Circle the area.
You
I
guys
also
good?
checked the morgue to make sure nobody was waiting.
Get us out of here.
Okay. We have a suspect, or I should say an individual coming up.
There
Alright.
was.
Yes.
Flop.
Yep.
The reason I didn't get out the car is because you personally has a thing for me as well, so that's why I was like, I'll just start with
No, you're fine.
Holy
Are
shit.
you able to ID her at all?
Hey, Kirk,
I'll
how you
look
doing?
when I can.
Okay.
When they pick her up.
Not Kirk, but
I've talked to
Kirk,
her
what's up,
face
man?
to
Didn't know
face,
you were a
no
doctor,
voice
dude.
changer
Crazy.
multiple times, and I'm fucking getting tired of her slipping away.
Well, if you can positively ID her face.
Yeah,
I
she was
need-
the last person seen with Dr. Bones. Dr. Bones could also positively ID her because she's kidnapped him.
Okay, so if you
Shiv 2, am I right, guys?
Oh shit.
Fate's been doing this shit all fucking day. We had 3 cops, and it was like, piss off.
So if you can ID, I need you to 311. This is Harvey's case. I need you to 311 and tell Harvey we have her and I can positively ID her as Fate. If you can, because at that point she's going in custody and whatever Harvey wants to do from there is up to him.
I don't know. So I can positively ID her, if it is her, as the last person seen with Dr. Bones before she got kidnapped. Dr. Bones is in there working on her. Bones would be the one that could positively ID her, the doctor.
723
Okay.
SMH with Bob. Dropping him off.
Bones was kidnapped by her, spent time with her, and then identified her when again at a
Go
second.
get your
Like,
PID real
evidence
quick while
processing.
she's there, and we'll talk to Bones after and see if Bones has PID, because at that point that's 2 statements.
If this woman was
Triple six
kidnapped
dispatch,
by
is that
her,
Mike
should
monitoring
she
because he's
be
on bail?
treating her?
It's Norman said to leave it on while
This
he's
is one
on
of those damned
parole.
if you do, damned if you
Okay,
don't. We can't really let Kate take care of it. It's more we have a doctor If there's 2 doctors there, I mean, it's sort of one of those.
No, I'm kind of with Rhodes on this one, but
I agree. I agree.
This is also a hospital. I mean, do we have jurisdiction here? I guess.
That's my question. Are we able
Personally,
to tell
I'd be
a doctor
like,
no?
hell no. That's a conflict. Don't touch her.
Oh, I
Put her through
agree.
Kate.
I mean, if something happens,
Yeah, she dies on the operating table. That's a little sussy.
I'm with you, Rose. I don't know what kind of jurisdiction we would actually have in that.
I did drown today.
If that blue doctor is a victim,
Oh my fucking god!
Should she really be
It's
operating
not
on
the
her?
blue one. It's the one in the yellow.
Oh, I'm just
with
gonna
the
start
boobs.
cleaning up the face area.
There's 2 with yellow and boobs.
Oh, and the buns. Also, don't. That's not how that works. Like they take an oath, right?
Yeah, but people are people.
That's true.
Personally, I'd ask her to step away.
Okay.
I'm kind of with it. I didn't realize there were multiple
Yeah,
doctors here.
I'd ask her to step away.
Bones, can I
look
talk
at what
to
happened
you? I need you
with
to step away from her for a second.
Ali Adams.
Very important. Definitely more important. Yeah, no, I get it.
She's sending you to take over.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do
Come
the
here.
stitch.
You do the stitch and I'll.
You better be dying.
Concern is that is in fact we want to see if we can positively do that if that's the person who kidnapped you and you not working on her makes it stronger. Also, just in case I don't think you're gonna murder her,
I
but
haven't seen their face, so I've only seen the back of their head right now.
yeah. So once they get flipped over on the bed, we want to see
Yeah.
if we can you and I, since we both saw her.
Sydney would also be good there too.
Sid, the one with the
Sydney or
I'm gonna really quickly just go make sure she's cuffed to the bed.
Stitch
So
done.
the problem, Sweets, is that the
I'm gonna just
doctors
jump in real
keep
quick. I'm just
getting
gonna
kidnapped,
cuff her to the
so a
bed
lot
real
of them-
quick.
Whoa, wait. For what?
I will explain that after. All right.
No, I'm sorry. You're cuffing me for what reason?
What's that about?
I will explain it to you in a minute. There we go.
All right. Bandages are applied.
Just pulling doctors that were of her victims off of working on her, just in case it is her. So you know, there's no conflict concerns.
Yeah, that's wise.
To be honest, I don't know what the situation would be if she was the only doctor. Since we have multiple doctors, I don't see a problem with pulling her off. I don't know what our jurisdiction would be if we have only one doctor on duty. Granted, that would be a
Let 'em
rare
do it.
situation.
Yeah, no, we're not trying to like just
Dispatch 666 will be
So once we get her
765
flipped
37
over-
on Constable Drive.
you know people who have spent personal time with her, including myself, get to take a look at her.
well, she was fully masked up when I was taken, so I probably won't be able to.
Okay.
Can identify the voice without a modulator because they didn't have theirs on, but that's about it.
British,
Okay.
right? I should say that. I should ask you.
Okay.
On a giant fucking shootout. So it's like, I want to claim civilian neutrality, but I think that's what Juno's trying to articulate. But at this point, it's like, you're a civilian anymore if you're carrying around class 2s and fucking heroin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, they've been flipped over.
Yeah, I feel alright. I don't like being cut.
Scully, you on freak?
It is what it is. I understand.
Yeah.
One able, I have a report up. I need your statement in regards to the kidnapping that you briefly witnessed.
A firm. I'll get it up there soon.
What the fuck this hospital's called? I don't remember. The lovely state of San Andreas. Say that again?
What are you thinking, Harper?
Ow, baby.
I think it looks like her, but the hair, the wig, right?
This is
Yes,
I
it is a
can't.
wig. She has
okay.
blue hair.
I can't speak for you.
When
This
I
is
approached her body,
this
it
is
was tending
like
to
her.
her wounds
Okay.
on scene.
If
But
you-
like
was
you
falling
need
the
to-
hair
off,
is
and I
the
could
part that's the
confirm there
most
was blue
confusing.
hair.
okay.
I think if we could get her out of, and I'm
I have her come to the bed right now because I want to be certain, right? But
I feel like if we could get her like natural hair out, that might help some. But I don't know how to go about that. So that outfit looks
Ready,
so
check.
fucking familiar.
10-2.
Here's
Alright,
my
I'm
issue.
back on 2. Does anyone need me?
We
Can
have
you come to the hospital?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming down there.
Dee's here at this moment in time. We're treating her like she was just a victim, nothing suspicious.
Be advised, I have her come to the bed right now. Oh my god, that
Oh my
911.
fucking god.
I have her come to the bed right now. I have a doctor here who may be able to positively ID her, and Harper might be able to ID her as well as the person that potentially kidnapped Bones.
She has the accent, the southern accent.
I have a question for everyone lawyer in the room. This is the reason we let her go earlier. Because Jeffy cuffed her, does it mean that we can't arrest her because of the unlawful imprisonment?
Sorry, what?
So the
No, it
premise
doesn't.
here is they shot at each other in what could be articulated by self-defense, but Jeffy shot her down and put her in handcuffs, and he is no way an officer. It's
Why would he need to place her in cuffs? If she's
yeah,
been shot
yeah.
down?
It's
So, here's the thing. Jeffy, he shouldn't have done that. I couldn't find handcuffs on him when I arrested him. I'm doing the 60 days thing with him because apparently the doctors fucking yoinked the handcuffs off of him. Yeah, this
Why
is
are
a
the
really
doctors
messy
doing
scene.
police work?
which doctors?
Okay, I
Felony
don't know.
obstruction.
I don't know which doctor. I have to look into it.
Tampered evidence, felony obstruction, you name it.
Yes, but we have to get the people who did it. Unfortunately, if we can't.
Oh
prove
my
it,
god,
we
this is a
can't
shit show.
All right, yeah. 460 now. I'm en route to that 911 about someone potentially getting sniped in front of the courthouse.
I'm at the hospital with Flop.
Yeah, Flop, you're sergeant. I want you to remain on there and just help him out, whatever the fuck needs to do. I'm gonna respond to the courthouse. Could I
Alright.
get
I have her
another
come to the
10
bed right
unit
now.
to respond to that,
Yeah,
please?
She won't. I
Appreciate you.
Well, I want to know why I'm being retained. I want to know why I'm being detained.
Because
Yeah,
she might be a potential suspect to an ongoing case. I mean that's the reality. The question is, are you able to positively ID her? Because I'm being told that this person could
Okay,
look like
alright,
her.
go, Tenant.
So she's
I
being
appreciate
detained
you.
as a
Thank you so much.
potential suspect right now. Sure, she was the victim in this case, but she was also.
And
Oh my god. What?
Papa, do you want us to write a report on this?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
We need a full medical report. What did Sydney say?
Let's go in the back here. I don't want her in the room alone. Let's go.
I can get you 25 at MRPD really quickly.
10-4, give me one mic, okay?
Get Remington
Don't worry,
the fuck out of here.
was-
Get
Remington
Remington.
was staying in here.
Remington, come here.
Okay.
Lab.
I don't know this case, so I need
Remington's
Remington. Come on.
I'm sorry. This is officer.
Elizabeth.
Do we have enough units
Right
for
now.
assault at
Come
Toledo
on.
Bank, or do we just need to go secure?
This
the
is an
hospital?
order. Come here.
Scully, if you could go up there
Elizabeth.
right now, whoever else is 10-8, go up there right now. If you don't have enough units to pursue, don't just help the hostage.
What's going on?
It's a priority call
I need
above
Remington
everything
to go
else
help
going
you
on
with
right
the
now.
crowd.
So
She needs
10-8,
to
please
get
go
off
to it.
This,
A firm. 61376 Toledo Bank.
666.
Hour before
Please.
storm.
Yes,
Who the fuck
sir.
are these guys?
Thank you.
22376.
Remington's best friend or girlfriend or whatever was one of the murder victims.
Well, do we have anything to say that Remington could have a witness statement? She obviously can't be involved in the case, but can she ID this person?
Or did she just find her girlfriend dead?
45.
Girlfriend dead.
Okay.
45, we need you to.
The original time that I ran into them, right,
Why?
on the moped at courthouse, she
Toledo
sounds
Bank
just
robbery.
like her.
Oh, shucks.
I think I've met both, is what it is.
76.
Okay.
She looks like the woman with the blue hair
Dan,
who was
are
in the
you
courthouse
okay?
who threw the message
I got
at
blown
Sam.
up.
That woman signed her message with a die.
Did it age you 50 years?
Say the
I
same
would like
thing.
to see her natural hair under her wig.
No, it just bruised me very badly and knocked the wind out of me for a bit.
I don't know how we're gonna do that unless she's able to. I don't know. I don't know.
She's gonna be like, well, you can't, can't detain me because it's unlawful imprisonment or whatever, or I'm a victim.
No, no, that has nothing to do with anything. He's not an officer. It doesn't fuck anything for us. Just because she was a victim doesn't mean she can't be arrested for crimes. We do this shit all the time in gang-related shootings.
Okay.
613 getting
Can we, yeah, that's true. I needed the help at the time because I didn't know the answer to that, and I was left with 3 solo cadets.
Yes. So it's just like a gang-related shooting, right? We can still charge all the victims, even if they were handcuffed and pocket wiped, because they still did a crime.
Okay.
Samantha's also downstairs. She's sitting in my car because she's still shaky from panic attack. She's offered if she's gonna take a look at her, I want her behind a fucking mirrored window. Don't want her making eye contact with her. I think she sounds like that woman I met at the courthouse at the beginning of all this, and I think she looks like that woman I saw in the courthouse today who threw the note at Sam. I would like to. I don't know how we could get her wig off. Don't know if we can get it to just a doctor offered, like for medical reasons or what.
I'll say this. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm here to try and answer and help with any of these difficult questions. I don't know shit about this case, Harvey. It's not that I'm dumping anything on you, but you and Harper know more about this than I do. I'm going to be here to try and assist however I can. I have her cuffed to the bed right now, as this could be a potential suspect, and I have 2 people that are telling me that they might be able to positively identify her as your suspect. If it comes back that this suspect is an ID match to the Bones situation, and we have a report on Bones, if it's a similar MO to previous reports, you have your suspect.
I think she looks like the woman who was the last person seen in connection to Bones' kidnapping. By the time Bones got to her, she was masked up. But the only person who was in the ER was a woman who looked like her, and then Bones disappeared immediately afterwards. No other person was in the hospital because I cleared it because I had Vagos in surgery.
All right, can we get her down to the observation room with a couple of people in there dressed up as well?
666 is 23 at Polito.
If you want to do that, and you think that that's going to help your case, then sure.
I don't think that's gonna help because she changes her hair constantly, and it's Los Santos, and everybody goes by hair.
Okay. Okay. Follow-up question. Do we have enough? If we can tie her to speak this calm. If we can tie her, a question. Here, I'll you ponder this. If we can tie her to the Harper's Dice message or whatever, right? We already have enough to put the prime suspect on a 24-hour hold.
One's wearing a hillbilly outfit.
Hold on.
I think we have enough to detain her and take her, arrest her, take her for questioning.
If you have reason to believe, yes. Right now, we have reason to believe that she could be involved in serial assaults and killings.
Yes.
If she has any questions or concerns about that, that's all you have to tell her. Yes, we have reason to believe that you were involved in serial assaults and killings. You are a prime you are a prime witness to be able to ID this person. So as of right now, we need to get her down and at least in a room.
We also have unknown blood on scene from the shooting. I mean,
if she was a witness at the hospital, we can subpoena that.
Yeah, we can lie and say that she's wanted for questioning because Jeffy said she attacked him, right?
But she was just let go too. What's up?
That's true. Okay, never mind. Yeah.
I'm just letting you know that they are currently on the phone with legal representation.
Who's their legal representation?
I'm not sure, but they're speaking with a lawyer.
Okay. Sam's in the only one.
I'm gonna go get some fuel now.
Can I be told why I'm detained now? Or?
Serial assaults and killings.
And okay, based on what grounds?
Based on the grounds that you're being positively identified right now.
By
I'm
whom?
gonna go and get you in cuffs. We can talk down at the cells. If you have any questions or concerns
Who am I being positively identified?
I cannot answer any questions.
Yes, you can. It's a Sixth Amendment right. I have
a right to face your accuser in court. This is not court at this time to protect the alleged victims of this alleged serial assault and killings. I'm not going to be like, hey, it was this person, right? You understand?
Now, I want you to get a judge down here because seeing as I was just kidnapped and now I'm being, given to the police, that is definitely an issue.
Okay. Well, we can talk about that down at the cells, okay?
How many,
All right, I'm going to go and move these cuffs to the back of your hands. We'll get you down to the cells.
Are there any units outstanding?
Crazy because you're handcuffed to the bed.
Yeah. You just slipped
How long
there.
are you gonna be?
Okay.
Just passing Bolingbrook right now, so probably.
Trying to force Sixth Amendment right, but she has a right to face her accuser in court, not to be told the names of alleged victims of a serial killer.
Bob, can you take us? I need to sidebar with Harper.
We'll
Sure.
have you go secondary, Dan
Are you still in the bed?
tertiary, and Rose
Oh,
Cabral
yeah, I
on the
am.
motorcycle.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll secure the hostage. Everyone happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I took
Dear, your detective friend told me to wait, so I'm gonna
Is
wait.
already flagged. It's marked for seizure.
You didn't hear him say that, do you?
No, he told me to take care of it.
Oh, okay. All right.
416. I'm about a mic and a half.
Walking through. Walking through. Walking through. Walking through. Walking through.
Okay.
Walking
as I said,
through.
Where's your
once you get
car?
there, allow him to leave.
4. So you gotta
Out
stop
front.
cracking
You
your
can't
knuckles,
put her in
man. That
mine.
shit's like sounds like popcorn.
Harvey, is your car out in the front of the hospital?
Can you bring it
Front of
around to the
hospital,
back?
Yes.
Bring it down to the back.
Okay.
You guys can walk together. All right. Can I get confirmation that you called a lawyer? Hello?
Hi, what?
Hold on.
I'm bringing my car out the back.
Hello?
Samantha,
Are you getting what?
that I'm hiding from like numerous people who are trying to kill me, and then all the doors are open, so I was going inside, and then I heard you guys coming down.
These doors are open? Oh, for fuck's sake.
You want me paralleling or
Your tertiary.
F4?
Holy shit, man. All right, go and watch your head.
Guys, they're loading up. Where's secondary at?
These doors suck.
You're secondary.
I was tertiary. Oh, God. 45 secondary. Taking a left and then a right. We're heading westbound Great Ocean.
You're doing great. I'm too tired for this shit, man.
Okay.
This whole thing is confusing. She was a victim in a situation, but we have two people who might be able to positively identify.
Can you take care of initial
We'll talk.
questioning?
Just bear with me.
120 traffic light.
All right, go watch your head.
But reduce visibility because it is night time and it is dark. Continuing southbound Great Ocean Highway.
Did you ask for a lawyer?
Vehicle slowing.
Ma'am?
Slowing down to speeds of about 80. Alright, ramping back up
I would
again.
like a hearing right now. I have the right to a hearing. Get a judge in the city. I want a hearing.
Okay.
Pre-trial hearing.
Okay.
Correct lanes of travel, still maintaining southbound Great Ocean.
All right. I'm going to be taking this nice knife off of you for now. I'm going to seize your possessions. I'm going to cuff you to this table. And I'll be right back with you, okay?
Continuing southbound Great Ocean, approaching the Zancudo Tunnel. Exiting Zancudo Tunnel.
Ask the lab guys.
All right.
The lab guys.
She's
guys
in
have
an
the lab
interrogation
guys
room.
fixed.
Okay. Real quick. I need
stuck. I'm stuck on the wall. I'm stupid. Help.
Okay.
Passing Route 68,
I need to break this down.
Okay.
I'm shutting off my radio.
She's looking for a pretrial hearing. She's not currently looking at the charge. She's asked why she's in cuffs. I said serial assaults and killings. All she needs to know is that we are currently investigating an ongoing case where she could be being positively identified right now as your suspect. That is all she knows. She's asking for a lawyer and a pretrial hearing and a judge, apparently, quote unquote, right now. She's currently not facing the charge until you can positively ID her. If at that point we cannot positively ID her, she needs to be let go.
Yep. Also, she will have to have another lawyer because I'm positively IDing her as the person who threw and paid a note at Sanders today and signed it with a dice, which is the signature move. So Sanders is the only lawyer. We'll have to DOJ request.
Okay.
Also, yeah, I followed up on that for you, Harvey, and yeah, I'm glad the lab guys called you.
Okay. If you want to go ahead and take care of that, go ahead. All I've done so far is place her in cuffs as a potential suspect to a bigger case.
She been
I have not
Mirandized or
I have not
searched?
Mirandized her because she apparently asked for a lawyer and a judge. At that point, I have no reason to try and lead her with any questions. At this point, if there's any line of questioning to come from here, she needs to be Mirandized and it needs to be on recording.
Yeah. You
Right.
can you can record, right? Because I
Yes, I will. I can be in the room,
I'm
or
in.
Harvey can be in the room.
I'll
Someone.
flop record. He's
Okay.
he's already got it going. You know, I don't have to
Okay.
set
Yeah,
anything
sure. He's
up.
got it going on.
All right, Harper. Do you know what's going on? Is there any chance that you're able to have some understanding for line of questioning, or are you in some way, shape, or form here outside of being a victim?
I am outside of it. I've never been a victimized except for her calling me once, which was not. She was just bragging and it was a voice thing. But I have ran into her multiple times.
Would you
and
like
then
to
realized later it was her?
Would you like to talk to her and let her know that she's currently detained under the charge of serial assaults and killings, and that she's not currently under arrest, and then go from there?
Yeah, I can. I want to get. We gotta figure out a way to get that fucking wig off
Okay.
legally, not like physically.
Okay.
Okay, so
Let's go over to the room at least. This way we can keep an eye on her.
yeah.
Hey, there's gonna be a clerical error on that lab results. You can update the report.
Just added to the report about the clerical error.
Come on. I did. Thanks for the 43 months.
All right, Misty, was it? Deputy Harper Belmont, 374 of the Toledo Bay Sheriff's Office. It is my understanding that you have asked for a lawyer and a judge, etc., etc. I'm not here to infringe on those rights, but instead to inform you of what is happening. All right. I'm not asking you any questions. I'm just telling you things, okay? At this time, you are not under arrest. You are being detained for an ongoing investigation regarding serial assaults and killing. Obviously,
What's your reasonable suspicion for the detainment?
Yes,
Positive
that will be-
identification.
Positive
By whom?
identification. Normally, Sixman, right? You get to face your accuser in court. A.
I
Or not
understand
courts.
that, but we get a
B,
pretrial hearing if we're going to go down this route. Who is accusing me? Based on what? Oh wait, I'm under detainment. I'm sorry. Wait. Let me ask that again. I'm under detainment.
You are not
Just confirm-
currently under arrest.
I'm under. Let me
You're being
confirm. Am I
detained.
am I under detainment?
You are being detained at this time for questioning.
Okay, I would like a judge. You moved me under detainment.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do you still want a lawyer? Because I'm going to have to make a request.
Yeah. Who's around right now?
You can't have the one who's around. She's conflicted. Her words. I'm going to have to make out a request to see who can fly in and or is around and not fly.
Flop. There's.
Question?
Yes.
So, because the only blood on scene was, from all I could tell on scene with the picture, the victims, would that not be confirmation that it's the victim's blood?
It would be hard to prove.
It would be hard to prove that.
Not without
because we
DNA.
don't have
We
don't have
we
her
need-
DNA on file.
Yes. Here's what I recommend. I'm gonna make this clear. You have DNA on scene. It's unknown. The only person that was found on scene was her. Right now, Harvey, for you to know and for you to take note of, I would recommend getting a subpoena for DNA swab, because at this point we do not have her on the charge. This is entirely, if you think that we have enough right now to follow through and charge.
I will say what I said earlier when I was alone in the hospital. I'm perfectly okay, and people might give me flack for it, to cut her loose and just document everything that happened today thoroughly.
If you want to do that, this is right now. And I'm not saying this again to dump anything. I am honestly so ill-informed in this case. Right now, I'm taking your word on this. If that's the comfort route you want to go, and that's
I think if you cut her, I don't think we have the most strongest thing to hold her, but I think if we just cut her, we're not getting her back.
she's bound to do it again, though. If we
Harper
think
has
it's her.
more legal experience than me, and this person clearly out matches me in the legal realm. So I need Harper's opinion here.
Problem is that speaking, I mean, I do believe that she is the person who threw the note today. I think she looks like her. I think she looks like the person who was last seen in connection to the disappearance of Dr. Bones as taken by fate. I think she signed a note with a die. I think that I want to see what her natural hair color looks like.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what legal reason we would have to, or like what legal route we could go down to actually get that.
Her hair color?
if
She has blue
she's on-
hair. She's wearing a wig. I
What kind of
treated
blue?
her. Blue hair is.
Yes,
all
yeah, I
could
understand. I understand.
Say, you know.
So,
We need her DNA because this
Subpoena.
blood on scene is also unknown blood found on 3 other scenes.
Subpoena. So this would be a subpoena request for blood. If we can get a DNA swab on her based on her ID, do we have her name?
Asthma.
Okay. A subpoena. I don't even know if this would be a search and seizure or a subpoena. It would be one of them. In order to get her DNA, as we believe that she could be the ongoing and the suspect, we would need to articulate it, Harvey. We would need some kind of articulation to get that from a judge to get it signed, so we could do that without getting her to commit a violent felony where we are a witness to it, essentially, right? So what we would need right now is something to actually get her blood, and at that point, you would at least be in a better spot. You would then at least have the PC at that point to arrest her. She may not come back, and that is perfectly fine.
Well, my concern is she's going to go to ground and still hurt people. The question also is, do we have enough to request to put her on a hold? To put on a hold and then a 24-hour investigative.
If we have enough to link her to Fate, we have enough for 24 hold because she's went well over the 3 attempted / first degrees.
I'm also not fussed with telling her that I identified her because it's me. What is she going to do? Come after me again? Oh no, I'll hit her with my car. I'm the TikTok. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not actually. I did do that, but not on purpose. I'm just a dog shit driver.
So, I mean, if we can get the subpoena on her for this blood, it comes back to what's this? 8,
I
4,
mean,
7, 1, 8.
You put her on the 24-hour, or was it 24 or 70? What's the max you get without a judge? 24?
I'm pretty sure yes.
So you put her on 24-hour. In the meantime, don't speak to judge. We subpoena her DNA. We request her DNA, and put together for a longer investigative hold. You don't have to have every single bit right now, but you do have to have enough to arrest her. And I think I can positively ID her as being the last person seen with Dr. Bones before Dr. Bones went missing, and as being the last the person.
Did we get Dr. Bones' statement?
Bones said that she today. Bones said that she had a mask on and that she couldn't. She was not confident.
Okay. So Harper, this is zero stress. Again, I know so little about this case. Right now, this comes down to you positively identifying and having a police statement of witness and being able to get the DNA. If we can get a DNA swab on her, then we are able to link her back to other scenes. If we can link her back to other scenes, there's your serial assaults and killings. I have never actually gone through a search and seizure for blood, but
Me neither.
It has been done. And I've got Sanders upstairs, who's already conflicted out. I can always ask her for help legally about making sure I do it right.
Okay. I'll tell you what, Harvey.
I'm gonna put the lawyer request in though, because she has requested a lawyer.
Yes. Yeah. Go ahead. Let's do that. I want to go talk to Samantha. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not fixated in the law myself all that much. I'm not gonna lie. But what I do know is that if we have her suspected of a crime, victim or not, i.e. gang-related shooting, right? She's still being ID'd from an officer as being the potential suspect. Harvey, do you think that we would have enough based on the scenes that have occurred to get a search and seizure for her blood?
I don't know, Fob.
Okay. If we don't have enough, you think, to do that, there is no reason to put her on a hold and we have to let her go.
What are you concerned about with it, Harvey?
I'm very green to the legal ramifications of everything.
Okay. So, the one in which I'm positively identifying her for today would, at minimum, make her an accomplice to everything they do. This is because of the Bree. What is it? Not the Bree Matthews law, right? It's basically if you assist in someone in their serial killing stuff, right? Kind of thing. So she's at minimum looking at some kind of harassment or something charged like that. I also think that depending on how she, I do think we have enough to hold her for the questioning.
Oh, I'm losing it.
Like, so she can't get a lawyer today.
I don't do serial
think
killer
that
stuff.
asking for a 24-hour hold so we can. So I just got texted by a lawyer that he is conflicted out because he was helping with Jeff to get her a appropriate lawyer for interrogation in regards to the kidnapping of Dr. Bones.
All right.
I think we can 24-hour easily.
I don't do serial killers
and
anymore.
Get the shit together for
I've
the
kinda
more
moved on from
heavy
it.
duty either holds, interrogation, which you could be here for Scully, whatever. Like people, maybe Anita or whatever, because tomorrow's makeup day and not full academy day. We could get somebody, and also that way she gets proper representation. But she did say she would be without it. She'd be fine to be without it.
So she's right now, she's wanted for questioning, but she does not want to discuss anything without a lawyer present. Because she doesn't have a lawyer present, we are going to, I mean, man.
This unknown blood comes back to a 4 times murder, by the way.
Huh?
84718.
Hello. If we wanted to request someone's DNA to be put on file, is that a subpoena or a search and seizure? Which form is it? They're suspected of committing a violent felony, and this would be the evidence that ties them to it. Or part of, Why do I be talking like Scully? Why am I Irish suddenly? Yes. They do want to speak to a judge, though, because we told them they're detained, and they're mad that we moved them from A to B.
All right. Flop.
Understandable. We were gonna put a request out. It's 24 hours without a judge, right?
I have to
For
go within
investigative?
5 minutes. Are you gonna be able to take Fear and help Harper out?
Are you for real?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, Maple, can you throw like a highlighted message on that report just saying the blood on the scene, clerical error should return to this, etc.
I already fixed it.
All right.
All right. I will move from detainment to arrest and move for a 24-hour hold so we can get everything together. Okay. She's probably still gonna be like, I want a judge, so I'll put a request out, I guess. Or I don't know what to do about that, because she's good at. She's also demanding her 6th Amendment right to see who's accused her, but I'd let her know that because the crime she's being accused of is a heinous and one that has victims, I'm not going to just name victims for her to go after. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Yeah, Norman said it's a search warrant. Search warrant for DNA. And sorry, I got excited. And also, I don't know why I'm doing an accent. And also, to do 24-hour, get our shit together, and the search warrant in, and that's what he thinks of it. So.
Okay. I mean, if you think that's the legal ramification route we're going based on Norman's word, then I guess we can go down that road.
Yeah, Alright, I guess I'm gonna go put her under arrest instead.
I'll wait till the lawyer and whatnot gets here.
Both lawyers in city are conflicted out, so I don't know. There's no AU lawyer.
Oh, so she doesn't get a lawyer.
And
then.
it's technically still kind of Saturday, so Tristan, who is the AU lawyer, is Jewish, so until the sun comes up, he can't do any work.
Get a lawyer then. I don't know what to tell her.
Well, she said that like if she, I did warn her about the time of day might make it difficult to get a hold of a judge or a lawyer.
Well, if you want to try and speak the mumbo jumbo between what Norman said to you and stuff, I'm more than willing to be there with you. There's not really much to say, unfortunately. Harvey, at this point, the warrant for the DNA would be probably your best course of action, as well as a lawyer who is actually available for any further questioning. But Harper, again, this is going to be up to you based on APID.
I fucking hate serial killer shit.
Me too.
Same.
I'm doing
That's
it
why
for
I don't do
both.
this shit. There's a specific reason why I have zero interest in that nice, beautiful detective crest you have on your chest, Flop, and this is
Well,
why.
I might have told Samantha earlier that it doesn't say detective on my chest because instead of playing games with them, I'll just shoot them.
Fair enough.
I can't argue that.
All right.
Yeah.
You want to go in and not waste time? Let's do it.
Yeah. Oh, wait, hang on. Stand by. Lawyer email. Stand by.
Ooh. Hold.
Lawyer.
Hold.
I'm about to pass out here, so if
I
any
don't have a
food.
single bit of food. Harvey?
Actually, holy shit,
I
I
got
do have
food.
food. Okay, thank God.
Okay, so
There you go.
both lawyers who are currently awake in the city are conflicted out. And hang on, I think this one's conflicted too. Yep. Okay. So, like I said, it is the time of day. I have put a request out. It's just a difficult time of day to get a lawyer. At this time, you are no longer being detained and
It
instead are
doesn't
under
work that way.
arrest.
You can't put me under arrest after you've moved me.
Doesn't matter. We're going
You-
to be going to Bolingbrook on a investigative hold.
What's your probable cause?
I have positively identified you
From what
as-
instant?
as from multiple instances, including
Okay,
one
go
in which
ahead.
somebody was
You-
kidnapped.
Okay, which scene in
however-
particular? Which scene in particular? Go on.
As there's no lawyer available, and we do want to question you.
I understand that, but if you're going to put me on a 24-hour hold, I'm allowed to know the probable cause for such.
The kidnapping of Dr. Bones, and
Okay, and how did you positively ID me?
because I've met you before.
I understand that, but how did you positively ID me? The individual who kidnapped Dr. Bones, were they wearing a mask?
Nope.
Are you certain?
Yep. When I spoke to them, they were not wearing a mask.
Are you certain?
Yes.
Okay, give me about a moment.
You gotta read that 3-1, bud.
I'll go with doctor.
What was the individual wearing?
They were dressed in a cosplay of Ophelia Dawson from the BBMC, including a red cut. However, at the time that I spoke to her, she was not wearing a mask on her face, and she was not Ophelia Dawson, who I'm quite familiar with.
Okay, what color was her hair?
What does that matter? You like wigs, don't you? Santos, anyone can be wearing a wig. We're wearing one right now.
The doctor who was kidnapped, if I'm not mistaken, Dr. Bones was in that room today. Were they able to positively identify me?
This isn't about Dr. Bones, this is about me positively identifying you.
I understand that, but you were accusing
You've
me.
requested a lawyer. We can't go back and forth.
No, I've said if the lawyer's not available, I'm happy to go back and forth.
Okay.
Give me about a mo.